Hey friends, I'm Kyle and I'm documenting my marathon journey right here on this channel. Currently, I'm training for a 3-hour and 25-minute marathon at Buffalo this year. Today, I thought I would talk through my third week of building towards the Buffalo Marathon in late May by going through the workouts of the week, what gear and shoes I ran in, along with some overall tips for winter marathon training. So to start off the week, I did 3 miles easy on Monday and was able to get it in around 10 a.m. as it was a work holiday. Monday for me is going to be reserved as an easy day as it will almost always follow my long run workouts and is just about shaking out the stiffness. Moving on to Tuesday, I got 5 miles in easy and was out there before work around 5:30 a.m. I must say these early mornings never get easy. It's always an internal conversation about why I need to just get my butt out of bed and get it done. I also had to get the early morning run in because I did a full body lift during my lunch break. So sometimes you just gotta do those early mornings without exception. Wednesday was some good fun for the whole fam as it was the first speed session I've done in this block. Woot, woot. It's worth mentioning that it was also about 18 degrees Fahrenheit, so -7 degrees Celsius with a fresh carpet of snow and ice on the track surface, so you know, a good time. I started with a half-mile warm-up jog just to get moving, followed by 4 60-meter strides, some active stretching, and then got into 8 by 800 meter repeats at a 7-minute per mile pace, so 3 minutes and 30 seconds per 800 with a quarter-mile recovery jog in between. I wasn't keeping lap times, but used a stopwatch and reset it each time, so I do know with 100% certainty that all repeats were between 3 minutes and 26 seconds and 3 minutes and 32 seconds. So overall, I'm stoked with that and ended up getting 7.3 miles in total. Video linked above of that workout if you want to watch me slip around on the ice. Thursday was a harsh reality of the New York winter and ended up doing 3 miles easy on the treadmill on my lunch break. Not gonna lie, I had every intention of doing it early morning outside, but when my alarm went off, my phone said it was 10 degrees out, so -12 degrees Celsius, and that's about where I draw the line. Friday was 5 miles easy and I was remote, so I could wait until midday to do it, which was a blessing because temps were yet again in the low 20s. Nothing really special to add here, although I do remember thinking 5 miles seemed to go by pretty quick, which is great because for a long time, anything over 3 miles felt like a bit of an event for me. So being able to just get 5 miles in without too much thinking shows some pretty solid progress. Saturday was a rest day, catching up on some things around the house, doing laundry so that I had everything I wanted for the Sunday long run. Sunday, I got out for 14 miles on the classic barn loop run. I say classic because I've come to love throwing this route into training. It has some great climbs, solid scenery, and a consistently decent shoulder for running. While I know the cold temperature helps keep my heart rate lower, it's cool to see my pace slowly come down on these long runs without much of an increase in perceived effort reflected in my average heart rate. Side note, I do realize wrist heart rate comes with a huge grain of salt. However, I just use it as a general reference, and if it is inaccurate, it's safe to say it's inaccurate to a similar degree each time. So as the number of workouts increases the data, while skewed, it is at least consistent. I don't really know, I hope that makes sense, but bottom line, I don't focus on the heart rate during runs and just in reflection against my perceived effort. To finish off week 3 of my marathon build, we got 37 miles in with a solid speed session in there, and that leaves me right on track with my 21-week plan. It's a super slow build. It's based around a 5-week cycle of 4 weeks building and 1 week recovery. Some general notes that I think folks might be interested in: I did all runs aside from the track session in the New Balance More V4s, and they are currently at 291 miles. The track session was done in the Asics Magic Speed 3, which are at 71 total miles. Also, for winter running, it's so important to have cold weather clothes you enjoy running in and that you have a system of laying them out the night before. It's 100% crucial for me. In addition, have a treadmill backup plan, whether you have one or find a gym you can go to. For me, if it's below 15 degrees, I'm going to transition to the lunchtime treadmill, even though I really don't like it. I just know myself, and it's a good backup for me when I don't have the motivation for freezing early mornings. All right, friends, that's my week of training. I'm excited to stay on track and continue this build. I wanted to mention that I've started a podcast with 2 buddies who are also training for the Buffalo Marathon. So if you want to listen to us chat through training, gear, nutrition, you can join us there. It's called The Pain Cave Chronicles, and the first episode is already out, so go find us on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace, guys. That's another one.